Ready when you are.
You got it.
Okay. So, how has your UK tour gone so far? What's been your favourite venue?
This tour's been insane so far. It's always difficult to pick a favorite venue, and I'm not trying to be political. England's a very special place. It really is nuts. People love rock music here. They love going nuts.
Yeah.
I really don't know. Glasgow was insane. Bristol was insane. Manchester, Leeds was crazy.
Was there any particular moment at all about you?
Yeah, there was a moment in Birmingham that was really cool, where we got to play a song we've never played before, called "Another Day."
Okay.
And that was really neat. And I've cried every single night. The whole thing's great. It's been awesome. It's been great.
Awesome, man. So, how have the guys from Sweet Little Machine and Boy Jump Ship been so far on tour?
Well, okay, so Sweet Little Machine's been awesome. We met them last year at one show they opened up, and then we had them back for the full tour this year.
Okay.
They're an awesome band. Really, really cool. They're totally British. Completely and totally, fully British people. And then Eternal Boy actually did the first 6 shows. They're from America.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They had a great time. We've known them forever. We're buds. We finally got to bring them over here.
Sweet,
and they did a great job, and I think the British took well to them, and it was awesome to have them over. And then they went home, and now Boy Jump Ship is here, and they're just the most delightful fellas in the world. So it's been awesome. It's the best days. Like, there's no bad day.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's raining right now, but it's fine. It's England. It rains sometimes. We've been lucky.
So you're going to release a cover album titled "Other People's Greatest Hits." What inspired you to record this and sort of decided to create this album?
See, it's a weird question because we're a weird band. So almost every answer is hard. But we have this album called "Other People's Greatest Hits," available worldwide May 26th. Or available on this tour. And the idea of the album is it's 10 cover songs from artists and songs that we love. Yeah. We started at 173 choices and whittled it down to 10. It took forever. The idea behind it is no one tells me no, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. Like, with Patent Pending, the ideas kind of start with me and then we figure everything out.
Yeah.
I'm always wanting to record. And there wasn't time. It wasn't time to do a full-length album yet for Patent Pending. But I wanted to record. So we always do cover songs. We were getting some songs ready for the tour, and we were like, this is awesome. We should record this. And then it turned into a whole... It's like when we did this movie called Mario and the Brick Breakers.
Okay.
Where it was like, we should do a 4-minute video mockumentary of Mario and the Brick Breakers. It ended up being... There's a version that's an hour and a half long. The only one that's out is an hour. It's like 25 minutes long or something like that.
Yeah.
It's on the internet. You can watch it. You should. We made a greatest hits album for it. We did 8 months of production on it. Like,
so it's tough work. So
everything starts like this and then just goes like, you know. So Other People's Greatest Hits is happening because I thought it'd be fun for us to do some cover songs, and everybody agreed. So we did it.
Sweet. And one of them is including Spice Girls, Spice Up Your Life. Are you big fans of Spice Girls? Or?
I am. I think most of the band grew up just loving them because we were babies when they came out. So our parents loved the Spice Girls because that makes sense. And then we just grew up loving the Spice Girls. So it's also a weird time in America because stuff's happening there and women's rights are in question. For the first time since like the 20s. I mean, come on, let's be serious.
Nice,
so it was important to me and to the band that we did something like Spice Girls are girl power. Like that's
it's just showing your support, sort of thing. Yeah.
Beyond the fact that we're huge fans, and that song, literally, we did a song called "Spice Up Your Life." It's just a My Chemical Romance song. Like if you listen to their version of the song, like the Spice Girls, it's just a precursor to My Chemical Romance.
Yeah.
Like the girl's name is Jerry, and then Gerard Way. Like, it's just like. So we did this version. It kind of sounds like My Chemical Romance because. It rips, man. That song rips. It's so good. I love it.
Awesome, man.
Their version. I think our version's great too. But,
and so, will you be playing any of the covers this evening?
Yes. Tonight is the first night that we will be attempting Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up. Ta-da! They premiered it on Roxanne the other day, and people seem to be taken to it, so I love that damn song. Let's do it. Basically.
Hopefully people get rickrolled.
We're going to rick-and-roll the people tonight.
And so, what is the music scene like in Long Island, where you're from?
It is much different.
Yeah.
It is much, much different. Long Island in particular is a cool place because bands like Taking Back Sunday and Brand New and Glassjaw and Bayside, all these awesome bands came out of that area.
Yeah.
And kind of led the way for all the stuff that's happening now. Kind of universally in that genre, you know?
Yeah.
And we were right there opening those shows. Sorry, guys. And that was awesome. However, America is much different. Like I said earlier about England being a very special place.
Yeah.
America, rock music does not come first at all. It doesn't come second or third. In England, rock music seems to be king. Or,
Yeah.
you know, it's right on par with pop.
Yeah, nice.
In America, that is not the case. Rock music takes a 5th or 6th seat as far as music goes. So America is much different for rock music, and especially the subgenres like punk and pop punk and all that stuff. It's a little bit more of a fashion show there, like a who's who and who knows this person, blah, blah, blah. It's less about the music
It's who you know, sort of thing,
initially.
Yeah.
And then once you get through a certain door, it's like, okay, is this band good or not? And then that's it. Here, is this band's song, what does this sound like? Cool, I love it.
Yeah.
Or, cool, I hate it, but they'll give it a shot.
Just judging
In
by the
America,
sounds.
in America, you gotta kind of go through, like, do you like the Tumblr picture? And then is the Twitter picture cool? And then is the Snapchat filter cool? And then it goes to this other thing. It's like, well, maybe now I'll listen to the band. I don't know how to explain it better than that. And I'm not complaining. We do very well in America, and Americans are great to us.
Yeah.
But England is just a very special place for rock music.
No, I guess there's a lot of history as well with sort of rock bands in general, really, and that went to America and made it big. So I mean, it's just sort of continued from there, really, isn't it? So
Yeah.
So you're back on the road in August with Simple Plan. How pumped are you for this?
Dude, we were so stoked. In 2011 or 2011, we played on Warped Tour, and so did Simple Plan.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And we were on a small stage, and they were on the huge stage. And we wrote a song called An Open Letter to Simple Plan. And we put it on the internet.
Yeah.
And the song was asking Simple Plan to take us on tour.
Oh,
and they wrote back. Chuck wrote back, because now we found out he's the nicest person on the planet Earth. He wrote back and was like, dude, sick, let's do it. And the timing didn't work out there at the end of their cycle and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
This time around, they come to America. We submit for the tour. We didn't get the tour. But they put us on they put us on the New York show.
Okay,
Because they're just gracious, awesome people. So we show up and we play. They're not like other bands. They watch the whole show. Like, normally when you open a show for a band that sold millions of records, you don't see them until they go on stage. You don't talk to them. These guys came up to us. Some of them remembered us. You know, not by name, but they were like, "Oh, we know you guys. You're the guys." And you stalk us. So they're super nice. And then, so we played the show. They watched the whole thing. They're so damn polite. They enjoyed it. They said they did. It was very kind of them. And then one of them, Chuck, realized that there wasn't any beer in our dressing room. We weren't even contracted to get beer. We're just opening the show. Yeah. Dude goes out to the catering area, picks up beer, puts it in a cooler himself. Like, he doesn't send a tech.
Yeah.
Puts it in a cooler, gets ice, puts it in, and brings it in himself. And is like, and he apologized.
Really?
It's just like,
trying to welcome
these are the nice people on the planet Earth. You know? So they added a second leg to the American tour. And I guess from the show we played with them, they were like, these guys, we can tolerate them for this amount of time. So they put us on the tour, and we're so grateful because bands like that, we didn't know bands would be nice.
Yeah.
Like, we've always been nice to the bands on our tours.
Yeah.
To see them, and then they're even nicer than we ever were, makes it, we're so excited. It's going to be so much fun.
They just, like, look back at their roots and they think, you know, they were small, like, you know.
I don't know, man, they're just the nicest people.
Yeah. No,
really cool to see, and awesome. We're so excited for that tour.
Sweet, man. And so, one of your biggest hits is arguably Hey Mario. Are you big gaming fans? Like, a lot of...
Yeah, I grew up just living basically in front of a Nintendo console. All of us did, for sure.
Yeah.
Corey still is a big time gamer. When I play video games, fall into a black hole where I kind of disappear from the earth for like a month, and then I realize what I've done, and then I have to like try and get rid of all the games, and then they slowly creep their way back in. Like, we'll get home from a tour, and I'll have a couple weeks to do nothing, and like I'll like be like, hey, can I borrow your Nintendo Wii? And then like I'm like, and I become addicted. But yeah, we're all still, you know, we love gaming. Corey, big time into gaming.
Sweet, man. And So you're playing Teddy Rocks this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
How pumped are you for this?
Well, dude, I am so excited for that festival. Tom Newton, it's his festival. He plays in the band called The Bottom Line.
Okay.
We have a very rich history with The Bottom Line. We've toured them for years.
Yeah.
If anybody doesn't know the backstory of Teddy Rocks Festival, Tom's brother, Teddy, unfortunately, tragically passed away when he was 10 of a very rare form of bone cancer. His family, I couldn't even imagine that ordeal. It was terrible.
Yeah, it must
Nightmare, you know. And they reacted by starting a foundation to help cure and research for children's cancer, which is amazing. I get goosebumps thinking about it. I get tearing up thinking about it.
Yeah.
So they started this foundation, and all the proceeds from the festival go to that. To know that not only is it just friends, not only is it a ton of awesome bands, not only is it festivals, which are my favorite,
Yeah.
we're also doing something amazing for children's cancer as a community. So all these bands come together to do something awesome. It's so much more important than a show anywhere else, to me. You know, I feel like that is using this small bit of power that any of these bands have accumulated to do something awesome is so important.
It's just like one big community, really.
It is.
Rock, yeah.
It is. And I've seen the videos from the last year and the year before that, and I'm just so excited. I think it's going to be so cool.
Awesome, man. And you got
yeah, I was just going to say, obviously, say playing at Teddy Rocks Festival compared to Southampton Joiners, what's it like going from something like that to such a tiny room with...
Well, this Joiners itself, this particular show is very weird.
Yeah.
And it always is every tour we do it. We probably come like every other tour we come to Joiners.
Yeah.
And we really love Southampton. That's the deal. It is always the smallest show on the tour, and by a lot.
Yeah.
So even just going from this to like the other show on the tour is weird. But it's fun to come here because the people are crazy. And it's sweaty and it's disgusting and it's this tiny little place. And
that's what it's about.
now to take that and then multiply it by Teddy Rocks Festival, it's even weirder. But we're a weird band again.
Yeah.
So we'll play anywhere, whenever. So it's always exciting, but it is weird. You're right to in the same week play Joiners and then go and do this festival with tons of people. There are more bands at that festival than there are people that can fit in this room.
Yeah, exactly. Is it more intimate, sort of like you can connect more to the crowd here because they're right in front of you, or is obviously Teddy Rocks you got a lot more people? Is that
there's no choice for the fans but to be intimate with us here because we're on top of you.
Yeah.
We're right on top. You know, if I sweat, the room will be covered in sweat, and if one of them sweats, I will get that as well. That's how small this room is. But it's such a cool place, and venues like this I think are super important, especially in towns like this.
Yeah.
Where they're the arenas and stuff, but then where's the mid-sized venue?
Yeah.
I think to harness young talent and to find new generations to continue to grow rock music and enhance the scene and the community that's been created, venues like this are where it starts. And if no one comes here, that will die. So we're grateful for them having us, and we're stoked to play. But yeah, very weird. The two very weird.
Can't wait to hear you guys tonight. It was amazing. So
yeah, we appreciate your time.
No, thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.